Most believers have inherited a version of evangelism that never came from Christ. A version rooted in fear, urgency, guilt, pressure, and performance. Not identity, not awareness, not spirit. And because of this misunderstanding, many sincere people move through the world disturbing others, invading their peace, imposing beliefs, and trying to save those who were never lost, only asleep. But when we return to the original intention of Christ, everything changes. Let's decode this. The great misunderstanding. Go ye into all the nations. For centuries, Christianity taught that Jesus was commanding people to travel everywhere, preach loudly, correct strangers, win arguments, force belief, save souls. But the original language of Matthew 28 never commanded aggressive mission work. The Greek phrase actually translates to, "as you are going," meaning, as you live your life naturally, carry the awareness of truth. Your being, not your shouting, is the message. Jesus never asked anyone to disturb the peace of others. He asked them to reflect truth, not impose it. Baptizing was never about water, it was about identity. When Jesus said, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, he wasn't talking about rituals, he was talking about immersion into awareness. Father equals the source. Son equals identity. Christ in you. Spirit equals breath, awareness, alignment. It means immerse them into the consciousness of who they really are. Not dunk them in water, not join a church, not adopt a label. This was an inner awakening, not a religious ceremony. The kingdom has always been within, never a geography. Jesus made the message painfully clear. The kingdom is within you, not in a building, not in a doctrine, not in a sermon, not in evangelistic strategies. The original gospel was inner transformation, inner alignment, inner awakening. Religion reversed it into outer performance, outer conversion, outer pressure. And the result is an entire culture of evangelism that feels intrusive, forceful, and disconnected from the actual heart of Christ. True evangelism is inner radiance, not outer persuasion. Jesus said, "Let your light shine before men." He did not say, chase them, pressure them, scare them, argue with them, intrude on them, interrupt them. Light doesn't chase darkness, it simply shines, and darkness disappears on its own. Evangelism is not the act of trying to convert someone. Evangelism is the state of being awake, so much so that your awareness gently awakens others. The disciples were called Christians in Antioch. Why? Not because they evangelized, not because they preached loudly, not because they held revival meetings. They were called Christians because their behavior reflected Christ, their presence carried peace, their lives radiated love. Their wisdom was undeniable. People observed them and said, "They remind us of Christ." Identity spoke louder than words. Why modern evangelism disturbs the peace. People have been taught a gospel rooted in fear of hell, guilt, saving people from God, pressure to perform, urgency to convert, insecurity masked as obedience. Subtle shots of people in conflict, interrupted conversations, broken relationships, all beautifully lit, but showing the pain of aggressive evangelism. So they interrupt people, argue, condemn, force conversations, evangelize aggressively, break boundaries, harm relationships. Not because they're evil, but because they were taught another gospel. A gospel that has nothing to do with Christ. Christ did not come to create evangelists. He came to awaken sons. Christ never said, "Go build a religion, go force the gospel on strangers, go threaten people with hell, go create denominations, go debate endlessly." He said, "Abide in me, let your light shine. The Spirit will teach you. The kingdom is within. The truth will make you free." The message was always, awaken, then embody. Align, then reflect. Be transformed, then shine. Not go disturb others.